Okay. Okay. For question 2, okay. Okay. For question 2, what is the average number of requests per day? So I'm going to count the number of occurrences. I'm going to do that by creating a pivot table. Used for duplicates. Yeah, frame pivot. And it's duplicate dates. Request date. Print that out, see when it pops up. Okay, so it seems like there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates in this data set that repeat, or in total, they're all only 5 dates, and these are how many times they've been repeated, which should equal 6,745 rows. All right, I'm going to go ahead and print the average. So average number of requests equal to dupe dot mean print average number of requests. And the average number of requests is 1,349 requests within a day. Okay, and I'm going to plot it, but before I do, I'm going to change these dates into the days of the week because I put them in a calendar earlier, and it represents Monday through Friday, so during a work week, which gives the, if I change that to the names of the days of the week, it'll give the graph a little bit more meaning. So dot index equal to PD.2 underscore date time dupes dot index. So that's gonna convert the string date time to date time objects, and then day underscore names equal to dupes dot index dot day underscore name And that should give them the names of the week. I'm gonna plot the average. So PLT dot plot. We're gonna do X is day names, Y is dupes, and then we're gonna give it a marker. And we're gonna make a horizontal line showing the average compared to the actual numbers of the days of the week. So number of requests, make it blue. And then style can be a dashed line style. Do the title. Number of requests per day. And then label the X and Y axis. Days of the week. Number of requests. And I'm going to label that line by using annotate as the average number of requests. And I'm going to plot that here. So the text is just going to be black and the size is going to, the font is going to be 7.5. Let's see what this looks like. There it is. So this line right here is the average number of requests compared to what actually was requested during this week or work week. Okay. So, I mean, looking at the line graph, it shows the number of requests during a work week, Monday through Friday, and the average number of requests is 1,349 requests a day. Tuesday seems to be the slowest, and then it starts to increase as it gets to the request gets busier as it gets towards the weekend. So, next question. Okay, question three is what is the overall distribution of each trip status? So that's trips completed, no cars available, and trips canceled. Oh, okay, question three is what is the overall distribution of each trip status? Trips completed, no cars available, and trips canceled. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste what I had in the question one. So make some adjustments. Okay, I'm gonna add a new column for the day of the week, so the actual name of it. And it's gonna be column's gonna be named day. From request date. pt dot day name. And I'm gonna copy what I did again above here. When I did this last time, it didn't run right unless I copied and pasted this stuff. So just gonna do that. And that really fast. Okay, let's print the data frame really fast. All right, so that shows that we had an extra column named day, and it shows the days of the week. Now we're going to count the number of occurrences of each trip status per day. We're gonna do that by using value counts. Which will count the number of unique values. And we're going to print that. So that is the total amount of trips completed throughout the entire data set. Same with no cars available and canceled. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and plot this. I'm gonna use a bar chart. Index dot values. Add a title to it. Trip status frequency. Add an X label. As trip status. And a Y label. As frequency. Frequency. And let's show this plot. Okay, so that graph will show exactly how many trips were completed or canceled or no cars available throughout the entire data set. And if we wanted to be more specific, question 4 asks, look at how the time of day or day of the week affects trip status. So actually, I'm going to change this to day of the week, and we can do time of day for the next question. So for that one, okay, and we're going to do group by for this. So trip stat by day distribution is equal to group by day and status. Size, which will return the number of elements in the data frame. And then I'm going to also do dot unstack, which will basically, so this is basically a multi-index data frame. So it's just going to flatten it to make it kind of like it'll just like break it down so it's a little bit more simple. So it's going to flatten it basically. I'm gonna go ahead and print this out. What that looks like. Hold on. Group by, sorry. Okay. So if I didn't do unstack, it would show this right here. So it has day, status, and then the value, right? And then when I did unstack, it kind of flattened it out. And it makes it easier to plot later on. So that's why I did that. And you know, I checked if this was a multi-index data frame by doing dot index and hold on. This is where it shows you right here. It's a multi-index. So when I flatten it using unstack, it does that. Okay. Now, so it looks like the days of the weeks are out of order. So I wanted to order it from Monday through Friday. So I'm going to do we're gonna do dot reindex. So first I'm gonna do tell it exactly how I want it ordered. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then that equal to reindex day order. I'm gonna print this out to double check to see if that worked. So I'm going to print it, reprint it out. So now it's Monday through Friday. And everything else got rearranged as well. Now I kind of want to change the status order to match how it is up here. Makes things easier to follow. So I'm going to do stat order. Equal to completed. No cars available. Available. And then that equal to that stat order. Print it. Now it's the right day, the right order of the days of the week, and it's now in trip completed, no cars available, canceled. Okay. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and plot that. So plot, and it's gonna be I want it to be a horizontal bar graph. Give it a title. Distribution of trip status by day. Its label. Maybe frequency. Y label. Gonna be days of the week. Show that. Okay, so there that is. It gives you a legend automatically for trips completed, no cars available, and canceled, and it shows you Monday through Friday. And it just kind of shows like a more detailed version of this, exactly um, what is being done each day. And to be more specific, we can go into the request time. So in this next question, what is the trend in request time? We're going to basically break this graph down even more and do it based off of a 24-hour period and see when people are requesting, when people are, why are like what times would the cars not be available? I would assume like nighttime or something like that, but plotting it will show. So for question 5, what is the trend in request time?